Fuck off. To put up with these buggers coming in because it's cold. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody, and a special shout out to Anthony Zukoff. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you're having a great day. So what has been happening in the world of Another One Brewing? What's been happening other than spiders, little buggers coming through the drain pipe. It's cold outside, you see. It's starting to get a bit colder down here. The South Island and the North Island of New Zealand are experiencing some severe weather situations at the moment. No, the South Pole, all the way down the bottom of the globe, has got minus 40 degrees there at the moment. For you Americans, that's cold. And the wind is coming from there, and it's coming straight up past New Zealand, so it's bringing a whole lot of crap, a whole lot of stormy stuff and bits and pieces. Now, we don't get snow here. 2 years ago we got snow in winter time. One day we got snow. It was like, whoa, this is amazing. We got snow at ground level. We're not sure whether we're going to get snow this time, but we know that there is going to be 150 kilometre per hour winds. That's not miles, that's kilometres. So, once again, for the Americans, this imperial and metric stuff. God, I wish everybody would just use metric. Anyways, what have I been doing? Well, there's birthdays all over the place. Tiny's got a birthday coming up, I think. Friday, I think, Tiny, isn't it? My son's got a birthday coming up next week. Andrew Childs from, don't listen, Chubby, Behemoth Brewing. Andrew Childs, it's his birthday in the weekend, and he's from Auckland, and he's coming down to Wellington for the Craft Beer College course on the beast that is yeast. Because Andrew's full-time job is working for iMake, who are the suppliers of Mangrove Jack and lots of other beer-related stuff. But Mangrove Jack's is the yeasts that we're using for the beast that is yeast course. Now, the beast that is yeast course is 6 of these Mangrove Jack craft series yeasts in the same wort, so that we can taste what the beer tastes like with the different yeasts. So that will be happening this Saturday. Yep, this Saturday. Ooh, and we have another amateur brewers competition that has come up. Now, this one is going to be judged on the 5th of August. Getting close to Beervana. And it is a black IPA. The style of the beer will be a black IPA. So that's interesting because there's no BJCP style for a black IPA, but there are guidelines. So the judges will be judging against the guidelines to see who best makes a black IPA, or Canadian Dark as it's called as well. So I've got my stuff in here, all my grains sitting in there ready to go. I haven't quite brewed yet. Whoa. Special number 3. And plus, I'm going to be using the Craft Series yeast from Mangrove Jack, the West Coast M44. Maybe I should have used that in my West Coast IPA. Anyway, it's all good in there. I'll be brewing very soon. It's nice and cool in here, so this is keeping nice and cool. The competition, though, is really exciting. Open up to all amateur brewers throughout New Zealand, and you put in a couple of different bottles of the same kind of style beer. So that's cool. So I'm going to be putting in 50. No, I'll be putting in a couple. Just from learning what I learned from the last competition, I'm going to apply those rules to this competition. But the great thing is the winning brewer gets their beer brewed. Gets 1,000 litres of their beer brewed at the Fork and Brewer, which is a craft brew pub in Wellington. So they're going to have 1,000 litres brewed, and it be kegged, and it will be distributed around the craft pubs in New Zealand, or select craft pubs in New Zealand. So Oh, that's like awesome. That's an amazing thing to win, to get 1,000 litres of beer brewed commercially for you and poked out to pubs so that you can get your label, and get your brand, and get your taste, or, your brewery style out there in the marketplace. It would be a great thing to win. So there will be a lot of brewers participating in this one, so it's going to be a pretty fierce competition, I think. It'll be fun. I'm going to call one of my beers the Black Apple IPA, just in case anybody picks up the green apple taste in it. I can say it's meant to have that in it. Yeah. So here is Horton Bay Hooch's Piper's SJ Pourin. So this is there. This is Mark's Scotch Amber Ale, and brewed for the New Zealand Australian part of the SJ Pour Experiment 2013. Piper's SJ Pourin is something a bit unusual. A light Scotch Amber Ale. A light Scotch Amber Ale is at 3.8%. It's definitely light. Light enough to be a session beer, with enough peat to feel heavy and fully laden like a Piper's Sporran. Ha ha! Oh, that's right, that's what the kilt, that's the kilt bits in the front, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not for it yet. Make sure I get one of these over to secure. Homebrew, homebrew. Yeah, I'll get to that later. Anyway, have a sniff. Can definitely get a little bit of the peat, smoked malt in there. And it's got Hallertau and Pacific Jade hops in it. I'm not sniffing now, I'm reading off the label. See, it says the recipe. I'm not that bloody good at sniffing. And it's also had oak chips. It's been fermented on oak chips. So enough with the sniffing and more with the sipping. Oh, love that peat smoke. This is like a really little Rerex. It's just got that little bit of peat smoke in the back end of it. That one's going. That one's going to be going away. I don't care what everybody else votes for. This one's definitely going to be shooting over. That is very well put together. That is a very light Scotch ale with that nice peaty flavour in the back end. It's outstanding. Outstanding, Mark. Well done. I really like this. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. Anyway, I'll be enjoying the rest of that inside where it's warm. Is that another spider? No. While I edit this video up and get it up in time for Anthony's birthday. So, once again, happy birthday, Anthony. Cheers. And, pardon me, have yourself another one.